What's it like to have a dick? And be called dick? My wife calls me a dick all the time, and I happen to also have a dick, but I also call her a cunt, so it just feels like a normal day, I guess. Having a dick is the best. Being called a dick really depends on the situation. Sometimes I know I am being a dick and am not surprised when I get called a dick and fully understand where the caller was coming from. When my words or actions get misunderstood and I get called a dick, well, that's a different story. I usually respond with, "You think I am a dick? I'll show you a dick," and I pull my pants down. Then they get to see a dick with a dick. It gets in the way, mostly I have to constantly adjust it, but look like I'm not when I'm in public. It killed me. Just call me Richard. Heart of dick is balls. Balls are annoying to handle, just like boobs. But then I remember that women have cramps, so I say it's pretty nice. There used to be a NASCAR driver named Dick Trickle. It's hard sometimes, and sometimes, when you're at your lowest, your penis springs up metaphorically and makes your day a bit different. Worked with a guy named Richard Head. He went emphatically by Rich Head. Worse, he was a small guy with effeminate features. 8th grade for Dick Head must have been a living hell. I can only think his parents were the most naive people ever, because nobody would do that intentionally, right? Right? One time I was walking my dick down the street when some lady called me a dick for having a dick, then I stepped on my dick and hurt my dick. That lady was a dick. Sort of like the song from Da Vinci's Notebook, Enormous Penis. Almost exactly like that. Dickish. Whoever is born and their parents think, "Let's call him Dick." The parents really must hate you. One time in gym class I was sitting and saw my crush and tried to go over to her, but my dick was poking out and I immediately sat back down and readjusted. What if you're called Dick Dickinson who has a dick and acts like a dick? Ike about the other one, but having a dick is like having another brain trying to take over your impulses to reproduce. Not good, especially when your dad is named Dick too. It's like having something you have to constantly tell to stop having fun because it might get you in trouble. I love it. Also love being called a dick because funny. Having balls on the other hand, I've sat on them several times, and fuck that. I suspect it would feel the same way if you have a cunt and are called a cunt. It's so awesome. If you play your cards right, you can stick it into the women.